Welcome back to Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Red. Got videos today from Brutal TV. Delusion just can't beat biology when men fight back. Please extra them below. I really appreciate that. See that chow. It's chow time.
Today, we're delving into a world where fearless women take on men thinking they've got it all figured out. Spoiler alert, it doesn't always go as planned.
Nope.
In a spirited attempt to prove a point, a determined girl engaged in a tire-bound showdown. Both with one leg confined in the tire, they relentlessly exchanged punches in a fierce display of determination. However, the boy's unyielding approach proved too much. And in a surprising turn of events, he delivered a decisive punch that brought the girl down. The challenge...
Dude, when your foot can't move in the tire thing, that's just pure brawling. Women are not going to beat men in pure brawling.
And she sought became a lesson learned the hard way, highlighting the unpredictable outcomes of spirited competitions.
Kid is like small too. He looks like a kid. Yeah, the boy looks like a kid compared to the woman. Like it's sad because we even see it. You know, men and women are so different where women can't even compete against boys, teenage boys. You know, we bring up the women versus boys website where most, 80% of all medals that were won that year would have been taken away from women if boys were allowed to even compete against them. High school boys. Like she's not even looking. She's like putting down the whole time on the kid. She's looking at it.
This girl thought she could flip the script and entered a slapping contest for guys to prove a point.
Wait, what? Wait, okay. Let's see what happens with this one.
Well,
what?
Karma hit her like a freight train when she received a powerhouse slap that left her regretting her decision. One slap was all it took to put her out of commission.
We've seen men do this to each other where they're wrecking each other's faces. I can't imagine a woman being able to take a full slap from a full-grown, like, muscular dude. This guy's pretty scrawny. I'm not saying he's weak or anything, but still.
While the guy on the receiving end acted like it was just a gentle breeze.
Ooh! That was loud.
In the midst of an enthusiastic sparring session, an overly aggressive girl found herself on the receiving end of an unexpected turn of events. As she aimed a powerful kick at her opponent, Karma struck back with a precise counter kick between her legs. The unforeseen low blow left her in need of a moment to recover.
I realized you would kick him in the gooch and they would go down like that too.
In a casual wrestling match, two guys found themselves facing off against three determined girls. Despite being outnumbered, the guys effortlessly made all three girls tap out.
Dude, the one tall black guy
seemingly not exerting their full effort, made the challenge appear easy, while the girls gave it their all. The mismatched contest ended with the guys showcasing their wrestling prowess in a laid-back, yet dominant fashion.
It's like an orgy or something. See, the tough part is you can't grab them any way you want. That's the hard part when you're facing women. You can't just like smack their smack them in the chest like you would a man, because you got chesticles. You know, grabbing him in the butt. It's all sexual now.
Because if they can take at least one, it's 3-on-1.
Really, they could just like put the woman on the ground and just sit on all of them in the pond and not do anything. Where's the other one? The other one should be jumping on him, trying to save the other two. How'd it go from a 3-on-2 to a 2-on-2? Dude, knee on the chest like that? Oh, she fucks.
Nice. Good job, boys.
You what?
There we go.
In a bid to challenge gender stereotypes,
I can't believe women are actually doing this against men. The slapping sport contest thing? This is stupid.
a determined feminist girl bravely entered a slapping contest typically dominated by guys. However, her enthusiasm quickly turned to regret when she faced a powerful slap that left her needing a moment of reflection. When her turn to retaliate arrived, the guy seemed impervious to her slap, leaving her realization that perhaps this unconventional contest wasn't the arena she anticipated.
She reeled back with her hand. Jeez, how many times you have to freaking wind up?
This Muay Thai badass chick decided to show off her skills against a dude in front of a huge crowd. Turns out, it was one of those should-have-stayed-in-bed days for her. Regret kicked in real quick as the guy turned into a human bulldozer, dominating the poor girl.
Us Asian people are so small in stature, man. Ooh, that was a good dodge. It's like a roundhouse backhand. Oh! What the hell happened there?
In a surprising showdown, a seasoned black belt karate woman, boasting over a decade of training, faced off against an average guy with zero martial arts experience.
Over a decade of training?
Much to everyone's amusement, the woman struggled to assert her expertise as the guy, with no formal training, took on the role of the aggressor. In an unexpected turn of events, she found herself on the defensive, attempting.
And this is why self-defense classes for women are somewhat of a sham. Over 10 years of practice, one good taller man with a little bit of muscular features can easily overtake you and take you out. And you actually think you could fight against him.
To evade the untrained guy's advances. Despite her extensive training, the woman's lack of control and technique became the comedic highlight of the mismatched encounter, leaving all of us wondering if a decade of karate had met its match in sheer enthusiasm and unpredictability.
I'm not saying all self-defense classes for women are shams, but a good chunk of them are. Because it just gives these women false sense of combatability in a sense, especially against a man that truly wants to hurt you. You don't got that kind of freaking leverage on them. And again, this is like a fighting match. The man isn't really trying to hurt her. If he really tried to hurt her, all he has to do is boom, grab her from the back, chokehold, Dunsky. Ooh. She just like ran into his feet, his knees.
In a peculiar encounter, a bold female reporter decided it would be a good idea to ask an MMA fighter to choke her out during an interview. To her surprise, the fighter agreed, and the daring request became a reality. As she drifted into unconsciousness, the regret of her unconventional decisions set
I guess
in.
we're not allowed to show this.
Fortunately, she did recover from the experience.
I have a question. Can you choke me out?
Yeah, sure. Am I unconscious?
Yeah.
Can't even do anything to women now, guys. YouTube is so on it. Sorry, you can't see it. Nothing I can do about it. You know what's the funny thing? We used to do this shit to ourselves when we were kids as boys. I remember us in high school, or was it middle school, where we would just like give ourselves like out of breath, and then we have someone like choke us and then knock us out. I remember doing this when I was in freaking middle school. And one time we did this to this one taller guy, and he passed out so fast, and he was so heavy, nobody was ready to catch him, and he just smacked his head on the table. I felt so bad, but this is what boys do to each other.
In an unsettling airport encounter, a confrontational Karen found herself in a clash with a security guard in a red shirt. Despite being politely instructed to leave the area, the situation escalated as she persistently pushed the guard. The tension reached a breaking
Dude, at an airport, I can go into a felony real quick if you're causing issues.
point when the Karen resorted to physically assaulting the guard with a slap. In a surprising turn, the guard, having had enough, chased her down and reciprocated with a firm slap, asserting a boundary against unruly behavior.
Don't touch me ever in your life. You touched me first, and then you got in my face. Don't ever invade my personal space.
Get out of my face!
No, I'm not.
It's all on camera,
Surely is.
You touched
It's
me.
surely, but you in my
You're
personal
ugly.
in my personal
Out of my
space.
face.
You're in my personal space. Stay out of my personal space. She's touching me. She's touching me. And I'm telling
Simp white knight, doesn't know shit, comes in, steps in front.
you, she can't put her hands on me.
Get her ass.
Okay, stop it! Hey!
Ooh,
Don't you ever.
this man was not playing.
No, get back off from me.
Yeah, why the fuck are you trying to stop this man or fucking trying to hold this man down? He was defending himself. Well, he did go after her a little bit.
You got the wrong person.
Even all these videos are out of just women getting destroyed by men and all these things. Women just still think they're just as strong as us. It's crazy. Please subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. I'll catch you guys next time.